Have you wondered, what is actually happening at the US-Mexico border? The border has led in a surge of migrants in past few months, if not years, and it has tensions of the people on the rise, and the media does not want to show it on means it will cause more eruption and riots. An unprecedented increase in the number of children in custody, control issues, and irregular activity at state crossing, and detention facilities bursting at the seams. This is the grim reality that paints the current situation at the border. It's a crisis that has been evolving, with reasons for migration shifting due to factors such as the pandemic's impact on economies and recent natural disasters. Now let's dive deeper into when and how this issue started escalating. To understand the present, we need to look at the past. The root of the current situation at the US-Mexico border lies in a confluence of events, both natural and man-made. The global pandemic plunged economies into turmoil, leaving many without a means to survive. Natural disasters have displaced countless others, turning them into unwilling migrants seeking refuge. These circumstances have led to a dramatic shift in the reasons for migration. Previously, one might have migrated in search of better economic opportunities or to escape political unrest. Today, however, it's often a matter of sheer survival. Amid this upheaval, the US has been grappling with its own internal policies, particularly Title 42. Initially instated during the Trump era, this public health order was designed to swiftly remove migrants to curb the spread of COVID-19. But its continuation, under the Biden administration, has raised eyebrows and sparked controversy. Under Title 42, large numbers of single adults, particularly from countries that Mexico won't accept, have found themselves in a precarious position. For instance, in December, U.S. Customs and Border Protection encountered over 13,000 single adults from Venezuela alone. This is a stark contrast to the 96 encountered the previous December. The implementation of Title 42 has also led to some unexpected consequences. Unable to return an increasing number of Venezuelans and others arrested at the US-Mexico border to their home country, the Biden administration has started sending these migrants to mostly Colombia, if they previously resided there. This move puts them even further away from the possibility of claiming asylum in the US. But how has the government responded to this crisis? The government's response to the crisis has been multifaceted and, at times, controversial. The Biden administration, for instance, has leaned heavily on Title 42, keep migrants from the border. However, this tool in the hands of a different administration is sparking criticism from various quarters. There are many problems at hand right now, and the best way to handle this is for the truth to be told. Anytime something like this happens and gets covered up, it sparks outrage. Another controversial aspect of the government's approach lies in its potential revival of an asylum policy that could bar migrants from seeking refuge if they could have received it in another country they passed through. This proposal, while still in the pipeline, could lead to legal and political challenges for the Biden administration. This border crisis has not only drawn the attention of the administration, but has also raised eyebrows among both Democrats and Republicans. Concerns are mounting about the surge of migrants at the US-Mexico border and the implications of lifting the restrictions imposed by Title 42. The pressure is on for the administration to devise effective policies to address the influx of migrants, with some, like Democratic Senator Joe Manchin, even calling for an extension of Title 42's authority. So what are the key takeaways from this complex situation? The US government's response to this crisis has been met with criticism, pushing migrants further away from their goal of finding refuge. Yet, amid these controversies, the government seems to be more focused on the potential costs of handling the influx of migrants than helping. The Biden administration is seeking additional funding from Congress to assist with border preparations, a move that has been met with skepticism by some who feel the focus should be on addressing the root causes of migration. It's also important to note that the US is not the only country affected. Countries like Colombia, which has granted temporary legal status to Venezuelans who fled there, are also dealing with the impact of this crisis. The end of Title 42 has raised concerns about a potential increase in the number of migrants attempting to cross the border. The administration aims to deter illegal crossings while preserving the ability to legally apply for asylum. This balance is a delicate one, and the strategies to achieve it are sure to continue to be a subject of intense debate. While the future of the US-Mexico border remains uncertain, one thing is clear: this is a crisis that demands our attention and understanding.